Hey, I'm Toby Trice, Porsche Cayman Sprint Challenge driver, and here is my 2022 race car. This is a massive step up from last year from the Ginetta Academy car. We've gone to the new 718 GT4 Club Sport, and what a beast it is. It's properly cool. Power increases up now to 425 horsepower. Finally on big boy tyres. I spoke about this last season coming from the road tyre, but now we're on a Michelin Sprint slick tyre. And the grip is just phenomenal. It's blown my mind. This is like my 4th day on slick tyres, so I'm still kind of learning, still kind of trying to optimise the tyre. The window of the kind of optimal grip is so narrow compared to what I was dealing with last year. But man alive, the grip is properly insane. I can't wait to get people out in the car so they can experience it themselves. This car is a massive jump up. So effectively it's a GT4. Last year was a GT Academy car, so it was much lower power, much lighter brakes, less aero, and less grip because obviously we've got road tyres. With this car, we've now got massive brakes in the front, big 6-pot caliper, just proper meaty brakes. They're so powerful, so strong. They're really awesome. And the mad thing is, what's on the back is just as big, and they're way bigger than what I even had on the front last year. So it's a huge upgrade in braking performance. And it just blew my mind. The first time I went out in the car and I hit the pedal, I thought I was making max brake pressure. It turns out I was only using about half of the brake pressure, and I was like, this is insane. Went out in the next session, hit the brakes even harder and made that maximum pressure, and I was just like, oh my God, how does this thing stop so well? Big change for me though. We're going on to a left-hand drive car, which has been a big change because it changes the way you see the track. You've got to feel the car curbs on the opposite side of the car. It's a little bit different, but the car is a little bit narrower. What is fascinating though with this car is, unlike the road car, where most of this particular car is based from, we've got some lightened part. Obviously the whole interior has been stripped with a race car seat, but they've gone with, Porsche have gone with a hemp woven door, which makes it super light. So this is a massive weight saving here, because obviously the road car doors are very heavy. We move backwards onto the rear spoiler, and again it still uses that same hemp woven material, so it's quite like carbon fibre, but it's essentially made from like that kind of hemp bags that you get, and it's really pretty. Like the final details of it's really nice. And again, it's all about light, weight saving, but it's super durable, super strong, and I believe it's green, which is great. So that's really awesome. But if we take a step in, this is where the magic happens in this part. So this is the interior of the race car for the year. What a seat this is. This is stunning. I remember seeing it for the first time, just being like, wow, it's so cool. What's obviously quite obvious is that this effectively is the road car dash that you see, but Porsche have carefully manufactured and changed it so that obviously you have more racy components. We've got a Cosworth dash, which is phenomenal. It gives me so much information here while I'm racing round, and also it's got the rev lights, ABS lights and traction control as well, so obviously you can see what the car's doing. It gives you kind of a really bright visual reminder that something's going on. The steering wheel is very different to the road car. Gives us a GT style carbon fibre flappy paddle steering wheel. It's really cool, very light, but everything you need on here is here. So you've got a pit limiter, we've got various other buttons for radio acknowledge, and we can program some of these buttons here. But yeah, it's just a really comfortable seating position, really nice. So if you want to stay right up to date with the action, I'd love to welcome you down to the paddock, down to the racetracks. I'd love to see you here. But if you're unable to make it, you can watch our races, but please follow our social media to get the links. That'll be either at testhim or Toby Trice Racing, but can't wait to get back out there.